Hey, welcome back. I just wanted to point out this is actually really funny for a reason. We'll talk about it in a sec. Alright, welcome more back. So it's episode 200, which means I was going to do a world tour. Because I've been at this map now for like a year and a half-ish. Seems like it was summer 2022 I got started. Um, I've done a lot, and yet it's kind of small relative to a lot of things, but we can talk about it. First thing I want to do, I got a comment yesterday, today, somewhere, on episode 199, and it's a comment. I don't know if that's a question or like an acknowledgement, but Evar, yeah, it is. And the reason it is, I don't know if it needs to be, maybe it could be explained. Apparently, it's a thing to talk about. Um, yeah, best map ever. It's not misspelled, but it's not a typo. It's not like, oops, what do I know? It's what it is. Uh, it's in the beginning, at least for me, for a lot of people, I suppose. At somethingawful.com, Notch came in and, hey, check it out, I made a game. It was like a website at the time, it was free. I don't think I actually, well, I bought a copy of Minecraft in 2011 or something, but then that was like the phone game, the real version here. I think I held off until 2014 to buy it, in fact, about 10 years ago. Um, it there's a lot, there's to my thinking, there's still a lot of something awful goonery going on with everything to do with this. It's probably not the case anymore. It might just be me and five other people. Who the hell knows? No, it's intentional. EVAR. Yeah, totally. In other news, in terms of current events, um, yeah, I did this you know what? That's wrong, isn't it? Give me that. There's two ways to spell bonsai, and that's not one of them. There's BONSAI, and then there's that should be a Z, I think. Yeah, because like by the time I wrote this down, I'd shut down Chrome and therefore YouTube.com, and therefore it was like Christopher Lloyd and Buckaroo Banzai. What the hell is that? Something just buzzed incessantly, and I can't guess why. Um, let me. I'll just move on from here. Uh, or whichever villain it was his username, but then had a number after it that I don't happen to remember. Built a cobblestone blower upper. We know that. Incidentally, the next day, I think, yeah, it was running. I walked over to it. It's not really on a spawn chunk wall thing, but it loaded in stages, and that's really bad for anything involving redstone and lava and dynamite. It destroyed itself. So I added a sign about turning it off. We can look at that in a sec. That was 3927. Several weeks later in the game, I had been doing some hacking down at sub-level 57. We can look at it in a sec. Got some iron and stuff stored up. I did some lurking, apart from having done that, to get some iron, because I've been running low lately, weirdly enough. I am not, to my knowledge, getting any more honey, and I cannot guess why. Backyard, I've got bees. We can look at them. Another couple... What the hell? No, 102 days later. I got more of the basement dug out. Got some raw iron for the first time. That's in my inventory. Don't know what to do with it as such. It's a newish thing. I don't know why I have it. And then, like 4 days later, I had negative 57 done. And it's not done. Still got to do the upper 2 meters and add a ceiling and add flooring. Decide on flooring because there's lava, so I got to be careful what I use. There's also, I really only got theoretically 25% of it. Half of 25% of it to 12.5%. It's not done. It's just so not done. But it, did I hit done on that? I didn't, did I? One sec. No, I did. Okay. I thought I hadn't bothered saving that change. Let me fling this forward so it's in place, and now I'm done with that too. Right, so, let me just start cheating here, because otherwise this is going to take a week and a half to record. Yeah, last time we did this guy over here, which is the dynamite duplicator cobblestone automated thingy, whatever. It's a blower-upper. That's what I'm calling it. And the flaw in this is if you, what is it, G? Yeah, it's not, it's in its own chunk. I don't think there's any chunk-based reason why it should have flunked, but it did. Just walking in from the hell over there, half of this loaded before the other half did, and lava's happening in a couple places, and dynamite's happening. It was a terrible idea. So, I added a little sign here that says, well, I added this first of all. So that's storing up what it makes when it makes it. This is do not leave unattended. I can turn it on for a sec in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. It just, it should do this without breaking because I'm right here, I would hope. What's it doing? Anything? There it is. It's lagging a bit. What's my, my frame rate is 60. That part's cool. And I'm using, I think I'm using about 4 gigs of RAM out of 64, but it's really out of 10 because that's what I allocated. I don't know, it's happening. Anyway, that's what that does. It makes more cobblestone, and then I turn it off so it doesn't destroy itself when I walk away. I like it. It's cool. I don't need it for anything. I've got cobblestone, but if I ever need more, it's right there. I just didn't have one of these, so now I have one. Are we done? Are you just about done? I'd like that. Let's see. Well, I built a house. You know, let me get to my starting point. Hang on. So, once upon a time, according to the compass, I spawned here. And on top of one of these trees. It might even, the tree itself might be here for a reason. The reason's simple. At one point, 30 or 40 episodes into this, out of habit, I guess, around 25 years ago, I fully switched from Apple and Commodore and whatever to Intel. Put it off as long as I could, but they won, so that's where we are. Yeah, I'm generally more happy with Linux and Unix and whatever, but in switching over, I discovered quickly that you can hard delete stuff instead of dicking around with the recycle bin. If you hit Shift Delete, don't do that unless you mean it, because you'll never get the thing back. And what happened was every time I do an episode, I immediately clone it, the file, the whole save file, to, map name backup or whatever it's called. Copy, I guess. And then when I'm going to do that again, I click on the copy folder and hit Shift Delete to just annihilate it. And then copy the original to make a new map name -copy. Except, this one time I did it, I don't know how, but I didn't click on the copy folder correctly, and what I wound up doing was hard deleting the entire folder above it, which means I lost every Minecraft map. I deleted, roaming Minecraft saves is what I deleted. There was nothing left. And no retrieving it, so I spent 3 or 4 hours creative moding to get back to the point, which was a long time ago. Everything since then is kind of organic, or done correctly, basically. Anyway, I started here, and over here I discovered quickly enough, because I sort of went off on a wander. This is farther than I thought it was. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. There. That part of it here is, village, Scott's villagers. So I can now get villagers. I have those on the map, which is great. Started abducting them soon enough in boats to take over to where I'm going to be, which I found out next. This is, well, I'm here. I'm kind of slowly, once a month, adding a house. Something like that. I guess I'm thinking toward doing suburbs that span from about here all the way to my spawn point, which is 1 kilometer that way. It's something to do. It's not a big deal. It's just, if I have nothing better to do, if I can't think of anything to do, it's just something to do. Having, discovered that, and there's kitties everywhere. Wolves. I'm surprised they get along. Wandered back and noticed in the distance that this, which is now what it is, was, an ocean monument. And it was actually a really special one because, I've never seen this outside of this map. If you load up the seed, if you start the seed in 118 or whatever we were in, you'll see it. The monument was here. It had 4 sponge rooms. I have historically been impressed if I found 3. Usually it's 1 or 2. Usually it's 1. It had 4. That was cool. It took a long time, like real time, like a couple of months to get sectioned and dried and leveled and gone, and then I replaced it all with these alternating trapdoors, by which I mean that they actually... No, I didn't. I thought I did. In cases I did. They open, like, back and forth, like that. You know, just what it is. I keep saying what... I hate that term, by the way, that phrase. It is what it is. No, it's not. Shut up. Anyway. Replaced the... Well... I'm doing this out of order. It's going to take forever. Ultimately, I replaced the monument with what you've got here. Meaning somewhat recently, because prior to what I've got in there, which is danger berries, whatever they're called. Sweet berries? Yeah. On mud, on a row of... I can't open this now. A row of, an array of hoppers all leading into it. It's a whole big thing. It goes over here. The golems that are produced by this village and the guardians kill each other, and then the plants help. Because I tried a few different ways of making this work, and then updates changed a couple of things, and I had to keep on top of it. All of this stuff, this is blinking. Well, it's blinking anyway. I think I automated this. No, it's actually still... No, it's just a clock now. I used to have a comparator noting that there was something, but I just got boring, so I updated this to just run full-time. It's fine. This goes up the dropper tower into a sorting system here where it decides that it's iron or roses or shards or crystals or fish or squid ink, because they happen in there, and this is just a... There is no circuitry for this one. This is just whatever isn't accounted for goes down this kind of junk basket column staircase thing, and it's got whatever's in it because I got some raids while I was doing this, and whatever. So that's going on. What is that? I could take that. Why not? Hi. So this is a village, which is I think it's fairly well-rounded. Yeah, this is just general village. Sometimes I do dedicated villages. Let me go home and sleep, and we'll pick it up in the morning. Hang on. Alright, so... Anyway, having started the game, having discovered that there's a place I can find villagers, I boated some up, brought them to about here. Generally. That's where the CJ thing came in. I'm trying to remember exactly why that was like an inside joke sort of thing. Follow the train. Bred up villagers here until I got about what I wanted and amassed things that I could buy from villagers instead of looking for them in the world. Ultimately brought them over to here. And the reason I brought them over here was it's 0 by 0. I always like knowing where that is. And I centered a village on 0. So that cactus basically is the very middle of the map, in theory. It's kind of like being in the middle of the universe. It doesn't mean anything, but... and I spawned right over there, so that's what's going on with that. Ultimately built this village twice, because again, I nuked the map at some point, but... It's got a little of everything. Farmers and... like, these guys. If I see the gravel for flint, I think is one of the options. I never touch those because I don't care. I want to be able to sell stick there. I'm not talking to him. Not until he changes his mind. I want sticks and arrows in these guys because I can get money for sticks and buy arrows and then open them up. The gravel flint thing is just a waste of time. Anyway, this is like 208 beds and 204 workstations, so like this one is shared by these two, and there's 4 unemployed people in here somewhere, I'm not sure. where they are right now. Librarians and rotosaw guys and uh, seamstress people, whatever the hell these guys all are. Their existence, in the absence of any monsters, by the way. I don't know why everyone's like, you have to have a zombie in the, to make an iron. No, you don't. If you have enough villagers, they'll just produce iron guys because they exist. So a couple hundred guys and a couple hundred beds produce upwards of half a dozen of these guys at a time, about 3 or 4 times a day. And I haven't been here much, so yeah, I've only got this much iron stored up, but the point is it does work. So this was my first real village. It's the oldest one, that's for sure. And I've done more since, but yeah, this is where all of the, this is where I get all of my goodies if I want real tools and weapons. It's where I've got the book people and glass, and well, it's one of the places I have glass now. So that's been here for a while. While I'm in the neighborhood, later I came over, I spawned right there. Later I came over and this is 4 slime chunks in a row. This is to remind me where they are. And they show up on the map nicely. Down here, underground where slimes are, and they might be, I don't know, like at the moment, is a platform. Slimes? No, yeah, one. That they can spawn all along this. Probably not technically on the lights, but it doesn't hurt that much. It certainly doesn't prevent spawning in terms of lighting, light levels. That guy, as an example, I don't know if he's going to follow me in creative. He'll just do what he does. He's probably about to wander off. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. To wander off the edge, because why not? He goes down here, fights the current for the rest of his life, and ultimately bangs into a cactus, which kills him a bit and reduces him into a 2 or 4 or whatever. Die faster, I have a point to make. And then 2, I guess. And then those guys bang against cacti and become that, and then they become that, and over here there's hoppers all picking up what they turned into when they died, and I get slime balls, which I can use sometimes. Oh, incidentally, down here, I haven't done much about this. I've been kind of sort of lighting this up to make slimes happen more readily, so there's no competition. In theory, eventually, close quiz. It's taking a while. It's not a priority. It's just a thing I work on when I have time. It's sort of like that suburban village thing. So that's happening. Over. Well, where's this village? There it is. I mentioned this in the book. This is a ladder at 0 by 0 that brings me from the village, well, beneath the village up there, down to the lowest level that I'm going to bother with, because beyond this I start seeing bedrock. This is level -57. I'm standing on -57, looking at 58. I have finally gone from 0 by 0 to like 320 by something over here. But, well, this is all cleared out, and occasionally you get slimes here too, but, and a couple of caverny things above, like where monsters can drop down. I gotta get to that. This is the lower half of all, oops, there's some leftovers. The lower half of, the 4 that because 1, 2, where am I here? I'm this tall. So 2 meters, 3, 4, that would be the floor of the next level up. So I still gotta get the whole ceiling out sometime. But, and then I gotta decide on flooring, because I am standing on lava to some extent here, and so I can't use carpet reliably. I could use, well, I could leave it alone, but then I get slimes. I could use, iron trapdoor things, but you can see through those, so it's a little weird if the floor beneath the trapdoors is variable. You could use, like, slabs, but that would reduce the headroom. Anyway, the hell over here is the other end of this whole big thing. For now, this is gonna be 350 by 105. So, but then I've got a bit of thinking here. Might go that way, might, you know, whatever. Could at least hack away that whole section to make this an actual rectangle. The stairs, very slowly, please sit, very slowly get me out of this. Oh, that's I can show you from somewhere. This is just how I get down in it quickly, is from up above. I drop into this water and it's safe. I could also get out of here in a bigger hurry. Instead of actually climbing the stairs, we'll just fly through them. This gets me to my base. Well, it is my basement. It's all my basement. But this gets me up to however far I have to go. Up to there. That's... this is my lowest built room, which is prismarine themed. I've got some frogs happening in here. This is why I want slimes, by the way. Above this, I've got this room with carpet, which is a reason to not use carpet anymore. It turns out it's really annoying. It takes a long time, and it's hard to place correctly and all of that. That's just a way out to bring carpet in more quickly, really. So this is a big room that hasn't got a purpose. I've got a lot of rooms without purposes. This one has a purpose. This is my storage room. Got some Tiktaalics or whatever in here, amphibians of some kind. What the hell are they called? Those guys, I see axolotls. Just couldn't think what they were. I've got some tropical fish in buckets. Occasionally I feed them to get more of them, but it's fine. This is the result of my stone generator up here, just to point it out, which is why I wanted the automatic one, is that it creates stone, so if I hit it with silk, I just get stone, not cobblestone. And I always just have silk on me. It's just, I can switch over to fortune or something, but I don't do it often. So I've got assorted junk in here. I mean, it's categorized, but it's basically junk. It's what I've, been storing up. It works. Over here I've got the output of an ovenator. Just might as well point it out down here. What are you doing? So when I cook stuff, and I could, but let me go spectator. I could, while I'm thinking about it, get up here, get back to creative so I can do things. I have some gold on me from having done, dug out the basement. I've got this stuff too. Oh, incidentally, I'm going to want to be in basic mode. Yeah, I got this. I think you just do that with it and then cook it, I guess. I don't need iron for anything really, but there it is. I'm in the floor. Let's see. From here we got... This is turtles, right? Yeah. Which, turtles. Feed them seagrass, and then they lay eggs, and you can hack up the eggs if you want eggs, or you can kill them if you want. This is use this to get that. Use this to get turtles and eggs and scoots and whatever. Ovenator we talk. Oh, this is a chickenator I never talk about much. It's a little more than 24 chickens. Well, it used to be a chicken, and the chicken grew up and laid eggs, which get dropped down into this thing and go up. An observer line tells this to fire the one egg that's always in there if something goes through here. Eggs, therefore, get in here and get fired down from the dispenser to hatch 1 in 8 times. And if it's not an egg, or if it's feathers because they've killed themselves, each other, it goes in here. If it's raw chicken, it goes in here, and then I get this stored up for whatever reason, just to have it really add to the lag. Over here I've got... Please move. I've got... What's that about? That's the Evanator. This is my initial storage. It's still got some stuff going on. I've got, like, food and spare rockets and some arrows, maybe. Yeah. This room is similar to the Evanator, but it's just, reeds, sugarcane. And the way this works is the stuff grows, the observers on any side see that it's grown, trigger a line of piston. I can't see anything. Line of pistons here to all fire and hack out that row. Stuff ends up down beneath through hoppers gets into around here. And I get reeds, and that's really lagging. Manually, I can pull those out, process them through this, and make paper. One day, this year, I hope, that's going to change because I've got this halfway set up to, once I have crafters, I can take the reeds in here and auto-process those into paper. And I've got gunpowder because up there I've got a creeper dropper. Paper and gunpowder ultimately make rockets. So I'd like to automate that. Up there, incidentally, is... let me get up there. Up here is a creeper dropper, and the reason that's what it is that it's a basic monster spawner, but spider busters in the middle so I don't get spiders. And trapdoors in the ceiling so I don't get zombies or skeletons or witches or endermen. All it can produce is creepers, and they spawn on these points except for there. Even in the corners and back, and then they get restless and fall down like the slimes do, get pushed down this column. Onto, that's shoveled dirt, because I can just stand here and, well, I can't stand because I'm flying. There's just room in there to hack at stuff. Or they crush each other like the chickens, whatever. That's reeds I recently put here to grow and be observatated, and that and the gunpowder coming out of here go where they go, which is down and into the sorting system that is storing up gunpowder and actually it might be storing up a little worse now. Let me check. That's full. That's weird. That's really weird. I didn't realize that was happening. Apparently, the reeds grow whether I'm up there or not. I didn't know that. Neat. Anyway, reeds or sugarcane gets processed here. It goes in there. Gunpowder goes in here. Sheep that I had stored up to get started on things. And I live on a mushroom island, surprise. This, by the way, is bees, and I haven't looked at it today, but one. Damn it to hell. I have not seen a bee exist in here in weeks. And I don't... It can't be like... It could be. I don't think they were just somehow jammed full. It's not that simple. Nothing. I don't know. Anyway, when it works, which is earlier, the observers see that everything's going right, and the honeycomb things are full, so it throws bottles out through here and gets honey, maybe. Honey goes in here and up another tower. Sorting system up here decides that a thing is an empty bottle, in which case it goes back into the system. Or it's honey, or it's not. There's no redstone back here. So if it's not, it's probably because I threw blocks of honey into the system here because I've just picked it up. But it's not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. Moving on. Not much to talk about. It doesn't work. Used to work. Foxes I got recently. I got a third because I fed them. This is my one sheep that is doing light gray right now. He used to do white. The redstone from this is I'm borrowing it to trigger this piston so that every once in a while, when it eats grass, it just hacks away at that level of kelp. The kelp, therefore, floats up this just water column. It's not a bubble column. And tends to get up here within less than 5 minutes so it doesn't evaporate. Water falls over down these hoppers. I use hoppers a lot. As far as I know, they don't lag anymore. So I have lag, but that's apparently not why. That gives me kelp. And in much the same way with the crafter, when I get that, I can automate this into like Duraflame logs and then use it for fire. I don't know, it's just something to do. Went to the Nether once a few times. Got these, brought them out here, why not? This is a cactus tower that self-cleaning. They grow, they hit the fence posts, break off. It's really full. There's nothing about this isn't full. It's been here for a bit. Stuff comes down, this whole bunch of stuff into Multipalooza, into mulchers, and gets turned into bone meal that I'm full on, so whatever. Working toward 2 of each animal. I'm like halfway there, maybe. This is the very beginnings, I guess, of, it occurs to me I've never done something. Let me go to normal modes. No, normal mode. I'm right here right now. But I've got this village now, and I could probably, I think it's got to be that one. Pick it up, and there it is. So now that's on the map. That's, I just did this recently. This is my glass emporium, and that means that it's producing iron guys, golems. Their stuff for now, at least, just goes right here, and I get that. Trade that in to these guys to get money to turn around in the long term. I haven't done much of this yet. And talk to the librarians. There's one that I've talked to. I don't know where he is. But since they've got a decent chance of having glass, I can, is it experience? Did I just see? Maybe not. I can talk to them about, buying glass, and then I use glass a lot, you've noticed. So, that's a thing to work toward. Oh, it might find out here in a sec. I noticed the other day, off camera, I got a creeper spawning, like, right over here. So apparently on packed ice, or whatever is it packed or compressed at this point? I don't know. It's one or the other. Packed, apparently. Creepers and other monsters, I guess, can spawn on that kind of... I didn't know that. I thought it was considered transparent, but it's not. Let me go sleep and we'll pick it up. Hang on. I guess while I'm in here, this is my... I've got books. The one I looked at earlier is like the 4th, 5th? I don't know. This is full of older books. I can do that now. So I could be doing this by reading through, but then it would even be, it would be longer than it is. We're already like over time and we're not done. So it's a thought, but it's not what I'm doing. That, while I'm looking at it, is a big stupid thing that makes concrete. I don't do it much anymore. I could probably tear all this out, but I climb up here with a bunch of, I mix sand with gravel with whatever color I want, usually white, because house. And it's all the way up at the top of the world, at the ceiling. And once I get up here, if I get up here, I stand up here and just right-click raw concrete powder. Again, one and the other. Get a couple massive columns of concrete that ends up down here and gets kind of automated into, it ends up, there's some, it gets pushed by when I turn it on, should be a thing here, there's a, and it might be mistimed by now because of updates, but the piston pushes it all forward, and since it's a falling block, the next one just falls into place. It gets pushed next to water, becomes basic concrete. But this is also concrete. It's confusing, but this stays here, but it makes also the same stuff. Ends up over here where I can stand here and just hack away at it with a pickaxe and get concrete to go build a house out of. It's just a thing. That's, I brought from the end and made a thing. I also in the Nether have we can go look at that, but I've got Piglin giving me spectral arrows that instead of using real ones. I hate those things. They're not good for anything to my thinking. So that's what I use this for. Just shoot down the seeds and then hack down the rest, and I get more seeds than it takes to rebuild it. This is just a quick walk through and get wood. Oak wood is the easiest thing to do for this. Talked about this already, right? That is a little minecart that takes me all the way. I could take the minecart, but this will be faster. Over here, in fact, give me a spectator to make this faster still so I don't have to dodge this mountain. This gets me over to where I've got the latest incarnation of an ice tray. I used to have one back there, but it didn't work. There were flaws in it. I'm not sure why. It just kept getting melty. This one's not bad. There's a couple of points that for no good reason they don't freeze, so I just tend to plug them up with actual ice once I'm done. But I go here and hit this all with a Silk Touch pickaxe and get ice, which I put the ice in there, and I've got that. These are for packed in blue ice. If that's what I want, I can do that. Or just overspill, I haven't decided. Also a lurky spot, so I can just stand in there like overnight. I'll tab over to do something else on the computer. Let the ice refreeze. I want to. I was looking at what have I not covered? I was looking at the map. Let me get back to the map. Yeah, I'm working on the map. It just, it takes forever. There's only so many maps I can carry. I can carry 64. That's easy. But getting back with them, I can carry however many I can carry. So each of these being about 22 maps, something like that, to get out from the center. It just, I have to plan ahead. Let's see. I'm here. That's the Glass Emporium. That's my house. That, did I actually mention that I built this village, damn it, this village just to have some experience, basically. When I'm done doing whatever I do, I come over here and this will all be trash, but it's mending, so I just grab some iron out of this. Yeah, I talked about this, didn't I? Iron, and then roses are rejected, and then I trade it in and get money and experience, so I've got, I honestly don't remember at this point if I've talked about it. That is emeralds. The map, oh, a new guy. Okay, what do you have? I have all this. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Map over here. I talked about the Carrot Goblin, right? I've got farmland and Carrot Goblin. Carrot Goblin, if I didn't mention it, is, it's like in The Sims when you have a painter goblin in the basement. And half a dozen people upstairs living happily because they've got all the money from the one painter goblin who gets all the money for the Sims. That's a thing. These should not be here, and they've just never broken. I don't want to break them. At this point, it's just weird to see them. That can't exist, but it's been there since the beginning of the map. Not much going on down here yet. I'm still mapping to find out. That is, Drown Factory I can look at in a sec, just making a note. Bees, that's where I got bees. I'm gonna have to do that again. Suburbs, I spawned here about. I haven't put down a spawn point map, a flag, I should. That's the 0x0 village, slime farm. That's the Prismarine factory, it's not labeled. That's where I am. That's the experience village, that's the Glass Emporium. That's the ice tray. Over here, way over here, like, go through. Do I have something along here? Seems like it. Somewhere, I have it and I don't see it. It's labeled, I think. There's, my end portal. There it is. Portal to Stronghold. We can talk about that, too. This is off the map. Like, relative to how big I wanted the map to be, this is too far. But it gets me, well, it's where I got my camels and whatever. Let's actually do that. Let's go. We can start leaving. Well, let me go look at the Drowned Factory. I know where it is. Hang on. This is the Drowned Factory, which, if I were in Spectator, I've got like a bed and stuff down here just from having been building this. Not a big deal. Wood to use to make it. Up here is, I'm on a river, so the drowned can spawn here, but in a controlled way. They can only spawn above the river in a river biome kind of thing. So they're all concentrated. I don't have a big ocean to worry about that they could be spawning in. They spawn up here in a big cube full of water, mostly full of water. That they aren't here now because I'm the spectator, so nothing exists. They drift down. I'm typically standing there on that thing. When they get in range, I swat them with a sword. Their stuff, they die. Their stuff goes in these things and into here. I just recently got this thing, which I had a trident already, that has the stuff I would want on a trident, but this is, I can put whatever I don't have, like lightning strikes and fly in the rain or whatever the hell. I just thought I'd point that out, that I have that and I'm working toward it. Otherwise over there, somewhere past this thing, is a jungle. I don't know how far it is. Where I got pandas, like they're mine, I own them. Sorry, I was eating Ruffles, you know, chips. And I misswallowed one and sliced my throat in half from the inside. Somewhere over here is a jungle. It's not that far from here, I'm sure of it. Where I've got pandas, I haven't done, there it is. I haven't done much with this yet because I'd kind of like to get the pandas home to where I actually live. But for the moment, they're just in here somewhere, being mine in a pen. Is that a bee thing? In a jungle? Oh, it's outside the jungle. They're around here somewhere. I've got to figure out a way to... That's one of the reasons I want glass, is to build a big bridge thing that I can get them home in minecarts or something. There's no practical way from here to get them home. Like, maybe... I don't think that just hits the ocean, does it? Oh, it hits fire, apparently. You know, it might. Oh, wow, okay, that's an ocean. Oh, maybe. If I can find the pandas at all, I guess I see a way out. They're in here somewhere. I really don't know where. But, yeah, I've got some pandas. They're like pandas on retainer. I don't know what they are. I have them, I just haven't got them home. I don't know where to look for. I think it was near all this, maybe. They are in. I'll find them, hang on. Never mind, they're right here. As soon as I hit pause, I saw them. Hi, guys. I will get you home one day. Yeah, so, stuff from buildings. Yeah, from here I could, and more pandas if I want to just start outside the pen, but yeah, from here, if I went, home-ish, somehow there's an ocean nearby that I didn't realize. Oh, with the ocean, it's going the wrong way. That could be a problem. No, it's not. It's going... That could work. I can get this far on the water. So I can get a panda in a boat and get in the boat with it. But then if I run out of water, and it's looking like I could, I don't know for sure. This might work. Something to play. Yeah, that's looking like it could go somewhere. Well, now I'm just curious. Uh-oh, it ends. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Get rid of that isthmus thing, and then we're in a river, and then a big bunch of not water. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'll have to... Somehow I'll get him home in a minecart on a bridge of some kind. It's going to be a big process, but we'll get it done someday. Alright, let me go home. Don't have to... Well, no, yeah, I'll sleep. Hang on a sec. Bedroom again. So, from here, what I can do is hop into the nether. Nope, no honey, right, in all this time. It's just not happening. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. In here somewhere, I've got a nether that has its own bunch of stuff. No map for it, of course. It's all bedrock ceiling, so there's not much to do. Oh, hi. Over here, I've got a fortress. Falls under best map ever. It just turned out there was a fortress right the hell here. Those guys are a potential problem. Got a minecart back where I Is it a spooky? Yeah, neat. Over there that I could be using, but I'm not. This takes me to a blaze spawner, ultimately. That I can stand in and swat at stuff right here. That gets me... Okay, sit first. Gets me experience, and for that matter, don't have any right now. If one of these guys happens... I'm in creative, so it should be possible. If I get a blaze, I can... It'll... Well... They spawn up here. Yeah, there's one. Two. Why? That's weird. I didn't realize that was a problem. Maybe it's not. Anyway, they come down from where they are, and, can I just get out of... Is this gonna kill me? No, maybe. I don't know. The hell is... I'm stuck, and I don't know what I'm stuck to. Well, that was stupid. Anyway, they come down, and I swat them, and I get, blaze rods, which I use sometimes for things. He's not coming down. It's kind of bothering me at this point. I'm in creative. You can come after me. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It happens. I swat them and get their stuff. There we go. Bye. Become dead. Don't leave. Come back. Die. Got my sound way down, so I don't even know if I can't hear it. That should end up in the... Yeah, there's that. So, goody. Leave the thing, rest of... I'm just gonna spectator my way out of this. Spookies, you know, I got a couple of skulls at home. I could use a third sometime. I've killed a wither on this map, I think, but, could always do more. Where that... Follow the tracks, I guess. Yeah, that's my way, and my actual minecart's probably... Yeah, it's right there, so that's what I usually do, is get in and hope that I don't get shot too much trying to get over there. Frogs I recently put here. Up here we have... Well, we would have... Slimes. Spicy slimes. Magma guys. Happening. They wander over. Ultimately. They don't have a lot of places. They can go anywhere, but they tend to go this way. They fall down. The snow knocks them... Kind of like with the slime farm with the cacti, but... The snow blocks break them down, and then the frogs eat them, and then I get... frog lights, which I don't much want, but I can get them. This gets me up to... is there anything else? Not really. Trying to think what I've got down there in the nether. I haven't done a lot. I've done some excavation. I got a whole bunch of netherite stuff, obviously. I've got armor and stuff. But, up here, I blew a hole in the ceiling with dynamite. You're gonna break something, are you? I gotta rethink this sometime. It's just dangerous. Blew a hole in the ceiling to get up and down easily. That's my way back out. Over here, this gets me just south of the... I can just go through, actually. It won't hurt much right now. If I go through here, I end up in the overworld south of the village. That first village, it's right over there. Not too far. There it is. I could probably prove that a little better. Village. So, you know, that's where that is. Portal back into the nether if I can figure out where I just left it. And, otherwise on the ceiling of the nether I've got, the beginnings of a hub. There's a track that gets me there for, like, no reason, but it's true. Phone button. That's my way back to the house, you know, which is 1.5 kilometers away from that one in the overworld. Blew a hole in the floor. This is all a big complicated thing where I have a village up here. And I recorded it, getting villagers into the nether was just an adventure and a half. It was nuts. This has gone through some changes over time, too. That's why there's still these, hoppers. I used to just have, there's a gasp. I used to just have, pigmen fall down and I'd hit them with a sword, but ultimately I got it working a couple of different times. where, I don't know why there's, I do know where there's a ghast, but they spawn here a bit no matter what I do. This village, with or without zombies to react. Oh, there are 2 ghasts? Really? They, produce iron guys down there. Pigmen and whatever spawn up here. Apparently ghast spawn. And the golems and pigmen kill each other, and then now I get iron and roses, but also gold and swords and meat. All, there's a train, there's a minecart, hopper cart there that's getting whatever it gets. Goes down this hopper line to a system. And by system, I mean it all comes down to here, goes over into a sorting system, a preliminary sorting system, that first of all decides, or, yeah, first of all decides that if it's a gold brick, which it rarely is anymore, it goes where it goes, and we'll catch up to that later. Nuggets go down, meat goes down, iron, roses, gas tears, because I know that's happening. Gunpowder occasionally from ghasts. Magma cream can happen. Chicken and feathers, because sometimes you get a pigman jockey. It's weird. Chicken jockey, pigman thing. If it's none of those things, it's almost certainly a sword. And they come down over here into a line of ovens, which I assume is either empty or is probably empty, because it's usually a sword if it gets in here, unless you have to wonder. That creates nuggets, which go back into the, damn it, into the system. Ultimately, it comes out the, oh, it just goes directly into there. So then I've got gold nuggets stacking up, which I kind of have a reason for this, why I've got so many in here. I'm not using them. But if I wanted to use them, I could turn them here into gold bricks, throw them in this thing, which sends them over here. No, it doesn't. It sends them... Yeah, it does. Sends them over here, up here, being gold bricks. Gold bricks go into this sorting system. It's really complicated. And go down to here, over to here, into a Ultima, so to this, lots of places sing gold this way. This can only be gold bars, though. This dispenser, based on a timer, which is still running, throws gold bars to my piglin, who, that's just there because it is, who gives me whatever he's going to give me, which goes this way, goes this way, that's here because sometimes it fills up, into this tower, back to where it is or isn't a gold bar, which is here somewhere. Okay, if it's not a gold bar, then it's quartz or string or whatever. There's this whole bunch of stuff it could be. Ending in, it could be something I'm not sorting for, which is types of splash potions. By the way, they suck. I tried to use some of these in the basement to not die in lava, and they're really variable. They say 3 minutes and whatever, but sometimes they're more like 17 seconds. It's weird. Books I could be washing and turning into basic books to get them out of here. I can melt those down into, I don't want them for anything. Water I could drain and have water. Drink and have bottles. That's just, it's that over and over. This has been going on for a while, so you get the point. This is another bamboo farm that observers hack it and it drops down into the thing, and that's what cooks the swords that are coming in over here. From here, where are we? I got a couple of options. Yeah, I got a couple options. One of them, if I go way the hell over, and I haven't done this lately, so for all I know, this is about to not work. It might be broken. I have no reason to think it's broken, except that it's been like a year since I did it, so updates could change things. This is all minecart friendly, but it gets me all the way. Oh, it's not what I forgot all about this, honestly, until just now. This is a hoglin farm. I totally forgot I had this. And what that means is I stand here. I'm creative, so I could. It might just happen. I stand down there, I guess. And, possibly, if I can play Minecraft. Did I see something? I don't know. Up here is a spawning point that produces hoglins primarily. Also those guys, I guess. And it's lined with scary mushrooms. If a hoglin spawns, and apparently it's not going to if I'm standing right here, it'll run the hell away from the mushroom. Where is one? Give me one. Well, anyway. It'll fall down, injure itself within a sword swing of its life, and then I can... I have it sealed for now. Doesn't really matter. I can kill it optionally, or just let it die, because it landed and crushed itself, and then I get assorted pig products, basically. I totally forgot I had that, I really did. Let me get back to where I was. Alright, so... this is just a little confusing now. Oh, wait, is it... I see, I didn't build a track to where I'm trying to go. That's the stronghold. If I do that, we're going to end up not here anymore, which is kind of how anything works. But to this way goes to the desert, which I don't have a track to. It's not anything I have to do very often, or, you know, whatever. It's just, it's way the hell off the map. It's to desert. There it is. If I go out here, it'll probably be nighttime at this point. And this is where I get camels, and for that matter, I can get some sand. There's tropical fish and coral and stuff if I want that. Is there a bed here? It seems like there probably... I'm sure there is. There's a village, so it's probably got a bed. Maybe I can just sleep real quick and... You have a bed in here for me? Can I borrow that? You mind? I'm just really tired. It's been a long day. I've got a Ludens now, because the best thing for a laryngeal laceration is numbing it so you don't realize how much damage you're doing by talking. Ah, monster's fun. Anyway, desert, it's a thing, it exists. I'm trying to think if I go back into the nether from here. I don't have a way into the ceiling at the moment. I haven't, yeah, it's just going to put me here. I have this, and then I can use these guys to get through the ceiling. That's not... I can also just go spectator mode because we're cheating anyway. Oh, somewhere I've got a bastion I know about, but I guess I don't care right now. If I leave there and go back to... Oh, I just slept somewhere. That was so dumb. I can fix it. It's not a problem. If I go back to the tracks from here, eventually, and I'll probably want to be in creative for this. Oh, it hurts. Never miss swallow chips, apparently. Yeah, this one, the sign says, goes to the stronghold. The sign predates the tracks. That's why it's in a weird place. And that gets me here, which is not the stronghold. It used to be, but something shifted. It's one of the reasons I want glass to do... glass bridges to put minecarts on to just roll around when I want to be somewhere. This takes me down a bit. And then I turn... I don't know, it's like nothing in the map really moved, I don't think. But an update through my... And the portal's still down there. It just doesn't work anymore. Not this way. If I go this way and walk like a ways, more walking, and fly maybe. Yeah, I don't know why the portal moved like half a mile away, but it did, and I don't like it. This, I haven't really done... I could look at it real quick. I've got this big cavern here, which is kind of neat. It's also kind of full of monsters. That's why I haven't done a lot with it, but I'm curious about it. We could look at it sometime. It's evidently got some cool things in it. A little. I mean, in as much as there's anything cool at all to ever. Sometimes. Is that just hanging gravel? Is that going to be a thing if I get near it? Yeah, it is. Wow. Whatever's over here, I guess. More bat on fire, of course. Maybe some gold. A little. And then whatever's back, more monsters. I shouldn't be doing this because I'm cheating. I'm looking at stuff I can't officially see if I do it this way, but it's what's happening, I guess. Is that going to be back where I just was? Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. I don't know where the hell I am. It's... I think I was up... Yeah, there. That's where I was. So lots of monsters to, you know, make me think twice about doing anything like this, but whatever. Over here is a whole stronghold thing, library, and hacked through here and hacked through here. This is probably could be lit up better. Did I ever? I'm sure I looked in here at some point. Whatever. This takes me directly to here. That if I go through there, I'm back in the Nether, and I have to go up and ender pearl my way through the ceiling again. It used to be I came out there and I was here from the where I was, so up outside. Might as well. Either way, I'm going to end up somewhere. If I go in here, I've got the end. I go this way. I have a on the topic of ender pearls. I have a platform about a kilometer from it. Well, about far enough away that nothing will be existing over there. That's the point. It's not a kilometer. Kilometer would be the outer islands. We'll get to that. Up here, we get... everything's so slow. We get Enderman spawning. There's a bug in here. There's a... there isn't. Why isn't there? Where's my little... I had a Endermite. I guess I gotta put that back sometime, somehow. I don't know how he died, but he did. Updates. I always blame updates for this sort of thing. Anyway, when there's a bug in there for them to care about, they rush at it, fall down. And this is far enough for them to die on them. There it goes. And then I get ender pearls and so on. From here, we can go to the outer islands, which is a kilometer, so hang on a sec. I could probably replace this wooden slabs with glass sometime if it seems important, but they're immediately just the direction I chose immediately had this, which is good. I mean, it's a start. It gets me shulkers, or did get me shulkers. I bridged my way over here because I was not going to throw an ender pearl that far. Somewhere, you know, I could probably go big. Might regret it, but whatever. And there we go. So there's a boat over there, I think is another boat. Yeah, so I got backup wings. I got shulkers I can swat at. I could probably one day, I've never really done it, but I could probably do a shulker farm. Just to make sure I have infinite shulker boxes, but I've seen people do it. I really don't fully get how it's supposed to work or how you're supposed to make it, you know, and it just sounds like one update kills it, and the lag factory, there's a shulker who doesn't care about me right now, but I could potentially try something. Yeah, I got a shell, so good for me. Anyway, there's another one. I think I got the wings out of this boat, even though it's farther. There's still shulkers. Do they grow back? It doesn't seem like they should. Didn't get that. Are there wings in here? Did I not get them? I got them. Okay. And whatever's in here that I didn't care much about at the time. So that is the outer rim part of the end, which there's a lot of that. I mean, from here I can go more out and swing around, and there's just countless square kilometers of potential goodies. Let me get back. Actually, I can just do this. Let me have we'll just go here. I came out. Where am I? It's still loading it. There it is. My entry into the end is right there. I went that way to get to the Enderman thing. I'm going to go back to not this big because I know it's about to catch on fire. Go back to 12. Oops. 12. And that'll be better. So from here, I have, well, this spawning platform where I come in. I could turn this into a infinite um, obsidian thing. Probably put stairs in this so I don't have to jump too. That was a tower until recently. I hacked it down just to, I see, just to, make enough, get enough to make 64 of these, because I only like 3 on me. I like having a bunch for reasons. Down here, that's a portal to somewhere else in the outer rim. Down here, I've got this set up to do withers. I could probably put a wither in here, and for that matter, make a snowman factory. I've done it before. It's an intriguing idea. Don't know if it's much worth it, but that would get me just all of the black roses. It's a thought. Otherwise, there was a dragon here once. I haven't respawned the dragon. I don't know if I want to. It would undo a lot of stuff I've done here. Well, some stuff I've done here. That's a thought. I'll think about it. Go not home because I was in here, but just do that again. And yay, cactus. Please get off the cactus. Anyway, and then I'm back this way as home. I think that's primarily everything. There's probably some little things I'm not thinking of, but it's nothing critical. It's just kind of, yeah. Got assorted. I've got first village, Prismarine village, that village doing the, where I can get glass one day. Village in the nether. Got a lot of villages going on. This guy's still here somewhere. Yeah, you didn't have anything. You got like stalactites or something that sounded kind of cool, but I have those. Oh, I do have those. I haven't really exactly gone through the house about this, have I? Stone generator, stairs. Nether. This is not working. Let me go back to creative. Actually, let me just go to survival. It's not like anything. I don't have to fly anymore, so I'm just going to keep that because I'm cheating. Fishery. I go in there with a fishing rod. It's a way to get a bit of experience, but also just who knows. I mean, after like 115, you don't get anything good doing this anymore. But, oh, I just realized there's something I didn't point out. Chickinator, ovenator, melon bowler. This is probably pretty full. Yeah. It's just an observer sees that either a pumpkin or a melon has grown and fires the piston to break it. And it observes that the stalk thing has bent. This is, I can get lava out of this, put it in there, get obsidian one at a time. It's slow, that's why I just tore down a tower. I got this whole big thing to get these for when I need them. It's bedtime. Oh, I could probably sleep because I don't live here right now. Turtles, I think? Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple of things, like, I could point out in the house. Let me take a nap real quick. So, yeah, fishery, mention the reed thing, ovenator thing. I've got a room full of cats somewhere. I think maybe here. Yeah, cats and dogs and a couple of parrots, maybe. That just leads outside. Turtles. Cake that I had one slice of once. Obsidian lava place. And then there was something. I thought I had something off of this that was like a, I guess it was just that. Alright, whatever. Back here somewhere, right there. This goes down to a couple of things. Well, it goes down through the basement for one thing. But it gets me to, through the, this, which for one thing is this to play with. got really beat up in here in the beginning because I just didn't have enough armor and I kept meeting bad things. Down here, is a geode for one thing. Just dumb luck. I was actually kind of looking for a geode, and it's like, hey, let's go. And it's just right here. Who knew? No one, not me. I found out. So I've got a geode that I can hack away. It grows back, and I get stuff. That gives me tinted glass and whatever else I might want. More things that shouldn't develop apps, I guess. This other way, yeah. Oh, let me just go spectator real quick. This is a spawner that has spiders in it sometimes. They fall out. Why is there no berries on that? That's weird. There's string on it. Well, it does its job. Anyway, they fall down, hit that, die. Their string is just sitting there. You can see how that works. Please don't suck. There's stuff I can stand here and get all the string I ever want, but I have it. We're doing, it's really full. That's more, I just wanted to point that out. So if I need string or whatever, I've got that. I've got sheep, so I don't need to make it into wool or anything, but sometimes string itself is handy if you want to make stringy things, pretty much. So there is one other thing I want to do, just to burn a couple of minutes. Let me figure out, yeah, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go up and out, right? At this point, it doesn't matter how long I'm going. I am over time by more than 100%. I pointed this guy out at some point, right? Probably. I don't remember. Got these things once we got them. This was a place for these guys to drop stuff off, but I never really was thrilled with the outcome, so it's just sort of still there. Here's my little guide, do not develop my app. This is, yeah, we talked about the Multipalooza thing. Getting a couple of each animal, got pandas to worry about sometime. Foxes are happening. What I kind of like to do, because I have all this stuff, is drop off, I guess I'm keeping this. I want that. Let's go. Are you still here, or are you another one? I think it's the same one. Let's grab a pickaxe that does me any good. And throw that here. Actually, let's grab these guys. 59 and 22, because I got these. I started collecting redstone. I mean, I had been, but now I'm actually keeping it, so. Oh, I wonder if I'll land on those trees as they come down. I don't know. 3, 2, 1, and then go to that. Whoa! Oh, because it's redstone. I can't do that. That's interesting. Shift jump. Damn, that was weird. I'm going to get this built up. Hang on. Alright, this will probably overfill me. Because I have essentially 6 slots. But we'll see what happens. Fortune. Bang, bang. This is just fun. Oh, I'm lagging a bit, though. Wow, that's annoying. Anyway, yeah, whatever numbers I started with. The diamonds were 22, I think. That's almost what counts more, but... I can buy redstone, but if I can do this with it, I will. Why the hell not? See what we end up with. And, of course, this is mending my pickaxe, which is handy. I think I'm done picking these up. No, I'm not. They're just falling off to the side anyway. There's diamonds. Okay. Am I getting any? Nope. I'm too full. We'll come back for the diamonds. Get all the way down. It's lagging. I hate that it's lagging. Ah! It rewound me. Stop it. Why? It's just going to break. Okay, let me go, put this away because I'm not really using it now. And start crunching these because that'll help. I might have more over here to get. Yeah, there's still more redstone. 22 diamonds gets me, or ores anyway, gets me, I should just dedicate those things to picking these things up for me. That'd be smart. I get more redstone, and 22 is 53. That's not bad. Can I have one more? No. Yeah, but no. Block those up, so now I'll have that many in 9. So that's some diamonds if I want to do more, armor trims when I find them, I guess. These guys I'm going to... Is that full? Yeah. I got a spot downstairs to throw these cubes. Hang on. My redstone section. Get in there. So, that is the world tour, I guess. I mean, again, I may have overlooked something or other, but... Oh, I really broke that. I don't believe it. Whatever. I guess I'm keeping this 39.59. Can I have this, you horrible llama thing? And, oh man, I gotta learn to eat chips better. Was it 39.59? Probably. I think so. 39.59. Did the 2024 World Tour. Yeah, that's more or less all that happened. Did I get the... I'll find out. Really leave. Let me fast forward and then go back. I want to make sure I got that name changed correctly. Yeah, I think that's right. Maybe I'm wrong again. Whatever. Rebuild my pickaxe. I don't want you guys here. I have llamas. You're redundant. I'm lagging too much to do this. Why am I lagging too much to do this? It doesn't seem fair. Get dead. Okay, that got me my... You're probably mad at me, so let's fix that. There's no killing this thing because I'm lagging too much. Are we done, or did you just go somewhere? 2 strings. You can live, I don't care. Alright, that was that. I'll put stuff away later. Get in place. So, that was lengthy. I'm up to an hour 18 on recording with whatever jump cuts. I've been at this for a couple hours, I think. I'm gonna go. You can like and subscribe and everything you see here. Part of this balanced breakfast. Whatever the hell you want to call it. And I wish I would get centered. Click the stupid bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. When we'll probably talk about snapshots, if we have one by then, about 121 tools and cool stuff. I don't know when that happens. See you later. Bye.